Hey guys, welcome back. So now that I have my white part of my deco mesh on my wreath completely finished, what I'm going to do is go ahead and show you how to put on his face. So what you're going to need, and I wrote it on the earlier video because I forgot to mention it, but you're going to need a foam hat as well. Now this I got from Hobby Lobby. It's $5. It was actually a complete hat. I cut it in the middle to make a half of the hat, which is going to be attached to his head right up here like so. But what we're going to do first is we're going to apply a ribbon to the hat just to kind of decorate it and make it a little bit more interesting. So if you know how to make a bow, go ahead and put the bow right on it. It'll look super cute. If you're like me, I don't know how to make a bow well. I can make a bow, but it's just not something that I would want to put on a snowman. It doesn't look very good. So I am going to show you what I do, how I decorate his hat in case you are like me and you can't really make a ribbon, or not ribbon, a bow very well. So what I do is I cut a ribbon that is the length of his hat so that it'll go like this. And then from there, I hot glue this on. So I will go ahead and do that, and then we will show you the next step. So yeah, you definitely need a hot glue gun and lots of glue sticks because you want to use a lot of glue just to ensure that everything stays where it's at. He is a very, very, very full wreath with a lot of things on it. So really you can't go wrong with more glue. Okay. Make sure I got it all nice and glued here. Don't want that falling off. Okay. So from there, I'm going to take it and as you can see, I'm going to assemble it here, like so. So you just put it down on the base of the hat, like this. Go ahead and turn it around so I can see what I'm doing. I'll show you guys in just a minute. Okay, and like this, my edges aren't sticking completely, so I'm just gonna take the hot glue gun and go back at it, just to make sure that my edges are nice and sealed. You can do that with any areas of your hat where the ribbon doesn't feel like it's doing what it should. Okay. Put a little bit more here. Underneath that part. Okay. Okay, so once you're done with that, what you're going to do is you're going to cut off a smaller piece of ribbon about this big. You're going to make it into a circle. And you're going to glue it together. So this is my circle all the way around. And this is becoming the center of your bow. And like I said, I feel like most people know how to make pretty ribbons. It's probably just me, but I can't be the only person out there that struggles with how to make a pretty bow. So if you're like me, this is for you. Alrighty. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take about 4 ribbons that are a little bit longer, but you want them to all be the same length. So about this length or so. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to hot glue the ends together like so. And basically what you're doing, so I'll kind of give you an idea, is you're going to kind of be making your own fake looking bow, if you will. So you're kind of going to be doing this essentially, and you're going to put it on here. You're going to just, this isn't quite right, but you're going to make it to where it looks right. And you're going to glue each piece on top of the ribbon and on top of each other. And then when you're done, you're going to place the circle on top of that. So I will show you here what that looks like as we go on. Go ahead and move the hat out of the way. You can see me gluing this. I make a mess when I use a hot glue gun. It gets everywhere. It's time to pop in another glue stick. Okay, so as you see, I'm just going along and I'm gluing these. And I'm going to do it for all 4. Okay. You can decorate his hat however you want. It's your snowman. You just want to basically give him a little extra personality with whatever it is that you choose. Okay, extra glue, extra glue. Okay. Everywhere. Alrighty. We got on my snowman. There we are. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of take it and play with it to see where it looks best, in my opinion. So that's what you're gonna wanna do as well. Move it here so you can see. So just kind of play with it, and when you're done, you can kind of go back in and foof up the edges. So this one I'll start here and I'll glue this down, and then I'll see what it looks like for this one. I'll glue it on top of this, and then I'll take another one and I'll glue it on top of that, and so on with that one. So yeah. Okay, and then I went back on the edges and I used wired edge stripping, so that way I can go in and just kind of poof it a little bit more and give it this look. So like I said, it's not perfect, it's not the best bow in the world by any means, but it's my way around not knowing how to make great bows myself. So if you're like me, go ahead and use this requisite method and it'll at least get you somewhat of a bow on your snowman hat. For his nose, what I do is, as I mentioned earlier, I take orange felt and I sew it together. What I did, and this is the template of one I've done before, is I basically just cut a triangle out of it. As you can see, the bottom of the triangle is about 7 inches. So I will just go ahead and trace it from a previous one that I've drawn that worked out. And then I will show you here. So just go ahead and cut them out. When you finish this, what you want to do is fold him over, or fold the nose over, and you want to sew it together. So essentially it will look, I'll take the tag off of it, but it'll look like this when you'll sew it together. And then what I do is I stuff the middle of the nose. You can either use, I've done before, tissues to stuff his nose, or packing paper, depending on what you have on hand. But you just want to put something in his nose to keep it full. Otherwise his nose is just going to collapse. So definitely do that and then sew it up. And then that will be all you do for his nose. And I will show you what that looks like when I'm done sewing it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and we'll be right back. What you're going to want to do from here is I will take you and show you here, is you are going to want to take basically the painted eyes that you have, the nose that you have sewn, which I sewed earlier, and I just stuffed it with packing paper. So again, you just take the felt, sew it up into that cone that I mentioned earlier, and the felt that I cut out as the mouth. I just made what looks like a mouth shape. So just go ahead and draw on a mouth and cut it with that felt as well. So lay it out where you think it looks nice and like a face, if you will. And then you're going to kind of position the hat to the side of his head, like so. And then you're going to want to just start to glue everything down. As I said, lots and lots of glue, especially on the hat. When you go to glue your hat, you're going to want to just glue the edges. So you're going to want to glue the rim all the way around here, lots of glue, and I even put glue up here and up here. Anywhere that's going to touch your deco mesh, go ahead and put the glue on, and so that way you can make it stick. It doesn't seem like it'll stick, but if you do that with the glue, it will get a good enough seal on that wreath to stick. So yeah, and then you're gonna glue his eyes, his nose, and his mouth, and he will be complete. So I'm gonna put the camera down and go ahead and glue everything, and I will take it back and show you the finished product. All right, and there we have it. There is our snowman. He is completed and he is super cute. He's ready to go on any front door. If you do craft shows, you could sell him at a craft show, or you could just enjoy him or give him away as a gift. But yeah, so it's a step-by-step process on how to make this adorable snowman wreath. If you have any questions, please drop them below in the comments and I'll be glad to help any way that I can. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, if you found it helpful, please give me a thumbs up and be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.